People usually travel for pleasure because they want to get away from the cold and humid city in which they live. People want a warmer place for their vacation. They want sun, sand and beach. In addition, people will enjoy fantastic city tours and a cultural experience like no other. Jet-setters want to stuff their faces with delicious cuisine from foreign countries, but all this is literally washed away by the merciless heavy rain at their chosen destination. This list includes 12 popular destinations, major cities, and some remote areas that are most frequently visited by rain showers. Cities where packing an umbrella is a must and bringing a new pair of shoes is a no-no. 12. Whittier, Alaska, United States of America. When looking for the wettest cities in the world, this small town in the USA is one of the most suitable places. The city gets about 200 days of rain a year, and quite a lot of it, an average of 154 inches. Fortunately, rainfall is evenly distributed throughout the year. However, September to January are the rainiest months. In other months, rain usually falls as a brief shower or drizzle. Peak rainy season are September to January. Things to do in Whittier, Alaska: explore the Whittier Tunnel and Anton Anderson Memorial Tunnel, take a glacier tour of Prince William Sound, see Portage Glacier, visit Whittier Harbor and Waterfront Park. 11. Brussels, Belgium. Another European city that deserves to be included in this list is Brussels, Belgium, which receives more rainfall than the UK. The rainiest months are July and December, but it's a good idea to bring a folding umbrella even though no rain is forecast, so be prepared for late afternoon downpours or the occasional drizzle. Although there is a lot of rainfall, the humidity is relatively moderate. Things to do in Brussels: visit the Grand Place, explore the Atomium, see Mannequin Peace, visit the Belgian Comic Strip Center, find out what Mini Europe is. 10. Dibuncha, Cameroon. Cameroon's charming destinations include Mount Cameroon, an active volcano and the highest peak in Central Africa. At the foot of the mountain is the town of Dibuncha. This place is one of the areas in the world with the highest volume of rain. The rainy village is located in southwest Cameroon and overlooks the South Atlantic Ocean. Although India holds the Guinness World Record, the average annual rainfall in Dibuncha is 394 inches, with Masanram 375 inches and 392 inches for Cherupinji. A tourist can visit the town's historic German lighthouse, which is said to be haunted and has stood there since 1904. Peak rainy season are May to October. 9. Copenhagen, Denmark. Denmark is a European country located north of Germany and south of Norway. Copenhagen is the capital of Denmark and is also known to be a city that is always visited by rain. Copenhagen is a famous tourist destination mainly because of the Tivoli Gardens and Hans Christian Andersen's statue of the Little Mermaid. Average annual rainfall for the city is 46 inches, and the least rainy months, if you're considering the driest possible visit, are in February and March. If it's a clear day and you plan to visit the town hall square or Straget, be careful and take an umbrella with you. Peak rainy season are June to August. Things to do in Copenhagen: visit Tivoli Gardens, explore Nyhavn, New Harbor, discover the treasures of the National Museum of Denmark, stroll through the beautiful gardens of Rosenborg Castle, experience the vibrant atmosphere of Christiania, Freetown Christiania. 8. Singapore. Singaporeans would always advise their visiting tourists to bring an umbrella. Regardless of which of Singapore's many neighborhoods to explore, visitors will find that they all have one thing in common: there are only two seasons in the city, wet and dry, with the dry season still full of rainfall. The average rainfall in the Lion City is 94 inches, but plenty of rain never stops the hordes of tourists that visit the city each year. After landing here, passengers are already at the tourist spot, Changi International Airport. Take a selfie with the Merlion statue at the Merlion Park with a nice view of the famous Marina Bay Sands Hotel. Then enjoy the world's #1 airport again before flying home. Peak rainy season, December to March and June to September. Things to do in Singapore: explore gardens by the bay, visit Sentosa Island, have fun at Marina Bay Sands, spend some time at Universal Studios Singapore, check out Chinatown. 7. Monrovia, Liberia. Monrovia is the capital of Liberia, a country bordering Sierra Leone, Guinea, Ivory Coast and the Atlantic Ocean in West Africa. In addition to being the capital of Liberia, Monrovia is also known as the wettest capital city in the world with an average annual rainfall of 179 inches. There are also plenty of tourist attractions in the city, probably no more than they will experience rainfall while they are there. Take a tour of West African culture at the National Museum of Liberia, visit the abandoned and haunted Duker Hotel, and go on a wildlife excursion to the UNESCO World Heritage-listed Mount Nimba Game Reserve. Peak rainy season are May to October. Things to do in Monrovia: explore the National Museum of Liberia, visit the waterside market, enjoy the beaches of Liberia, discover the Duk. After landing here, passengers are already at the tourist spot, Changi International Airport. Take a selfie with the Merlion statue at the Merlion Park with a nice view of the famous Marina Bay Sands Hotel. Then enjoy the world's #1 airport again before flying home. 6. Montenegro is a country in Europe that faces the Adriatic Sea in the west and looks towards Italy on the distant horizon. Of all the reasons to visit Montenegro, its capital Podgorica is one of them, but not the rain levels. Located in the southern part of the country near the northern border of Albania, Podgorica is seriously wet during November and December with an average annual rainfall of 64 inches. If you are planning a trip to Montenegro, you should avoid these months. Otherwise, it will be more difficult to visit the main tourist attractions of Montenegro, such as Ribnica Bridge, Contemporary Art Center, Skadar Lake and Plantays Winery. Other places to visit in Podgorica: Millennium Bridge, Old Town, Stara Varos, Clock Tower, Sahat Kula, Skadar Lake National Park, Petrovich Palace Museum. 5. Hilo, Hawaii, United States of America. Hilo is the rainiest city in Hawaii. It's so rainy here that it's not only the rainiest city in the United States, it's also among the rainiest cities in the world. It has an incredible annual rainfall average of 136 inches. Located on the upper east side of the Big Island of Hawaii, it has a nice uninterrupted view of the blue waters of the North Pacific Ocean. Of course, one of the best things to do on the Big Island is see Hilo's top attractions, including 2 of the most beautiful waterfalls on the planet, Rainbow Falls and Akaka Falls. Kids will love the Imiloa Astronomy Center and the Panaiwa Rainforest Zoo. The rainiest months in Hilo are March, April, November and December. Things to do in Hilo, Hawaii: visit Rainbow Falls, explore Akaka Falls State Park, take a scenic drive along the Hamakua coast, relax and swim at Richardson Beach Park, discover the wonders of Hawaii Volcanoes National Park. 4. Taipei, Taiwan. Suppose the United States has a tornado alley that is destroying land in Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, and other neighboring states. In that case, Taiwan is devastated every year because it is located in Typhoon Alley. The city of Taipei is the capital of Taiwan and is located on the northern tip of the island. The average annual rainfall is 101 inches and it is hit by an average of 4 typhoons each year. While there are plenty of things to do in Taipei for first-timers, one of the most notable tourist spots in the city is Taipei 101, the skyscraper that towers over everything. For nature lovers, don't forget to visit the National Palace Museum and Yangmingshan National Park. Peak rainy season are July to August and October to March. Places to visit in Taipei: Taipei 101, National Palace Museum, Shilin Night Market, Elephant Mountain, Xiangshan, Chiang Kai-shek Memorial Hall. 3. Borongan, Philippines. If people think Taipei, Taiwan had it bad, think again. The Typhoon Alley engulfs much of the Atlantic Ocean and covers Taiwan, but in the middle of the Typhoon Alley, right in its eye, is the Philippine archipelago. With more than 7,000 islands, this majestic nation is a tropical paradise with many budget-friendly places in the Philippines that attract backpackers and tourists with deep pockets. However, even the most idyllic places on the planet do not escape the rain, despite being breathtakingly beautiful. From photo-perfect beaches and vibrant coral reefs to rainforests and power cities, the Philippines and its Instagram-worthy locations experience an average of 20 typhoons a year, and the provincial capital of Eastern Samar, Borongan City, gets hit almost every time. The average annual rainfall in this city is 162 inches. Ironically, most of the tourist attractions in Borongan City are beaches and islands. So be sure to visit the place during the driest season, which usually lasts from February to June, although a few wet days usually occur in April. Still, whether it rains or not, the Philippines is one of the world's best snorkeling spots, as well as diving, that travelers can enjoy even when it's raining if the waves aren't too rough, like going. Peak rainy season are between October and March. Things to do in Borongan: take a dip at Sulangan Beach, visit Balanjaga Church and Museum, explore Linao Cave, drive along Bay Boulevard, enjoy local delicacies at Borongan City Public Market. 2. Quibdó, Colombia. The equator is usually the warmest part of the planet, but there are countries that experience a lot of rainfall and precipitation. One such country is Colombia, indeed, with its ties to the infamous Escobar estate, which is right over the imaginary line. One of the cities that is having a bad time with rainfall is Quibdó. It is located in northwestern Colombia, just a short distance southwest of Pablo Escobar's hometown of Medellín. Quibdó has a heavy average annual rainfall of 289 inches. For the intended visitor, two of the best tourist sites in Quibdó are the Malecón Quibdó and the Cathedral of San Francisco de Asís. Peak rainy season are June to September. Places in Quibdó: Iglesia de San Francisco, Church of San Francisco, Museo del Oro Quibdó, Quibdó Gold Museum, Parque Centenario, Centennial Park, Mercado de Quibdó, Quibdó Market, Paseo del Rio Atrado, Atrado River Promenade. 1. Masanram and Cherrapunji, India. India is full of natural wonders, and water falling from the sky in some parts of the country is absolutely one of them. When it comes to the highest rainfall a city receives on average, the winning cities are in India, which, according to a study a few years ago, was actually the poorest in terms of holidays. Still, there are two places in the northeast of the country where rain is accepted as just another tourist attraction, yet Masanram is considered the rainiest city in the world. The visitor can brag about it to his friends after staying in Masanram and Cherrapunji villages because they were in the wettest place on earth. Cherrapunji holds the Guinness World Record for highest monthly rainfall. For tourist spots, check out the Mojumbin Caves and Krem Dam in Masanram and the impressive Nokalikai Falls in Cherrapunji. The two villages are close to each other, so two birds, one stone, right? Peak rainy season are May to September. Things to do in Cherrapunji: Masme Cave exploration, Living Root Bridges trek, Nokalikai waterfall tour, visit to the double-decker Living Root Bridge, Eco Park and Thankarang Park excursion. Thank you for watching.